Hi Leos, Trishna here. Welcome to your November 2019 love reading. So, what I'm feeling for you is I feel like, with regards to your relationship, you're in a good place, but I also feel like a lot of worry that you're dealing with right now. So, I feel like for November, you have some concerns about whether or not you will have enough time to see your partner. I think either your partner is really busy and you're not sure if they have enough time to spend with you, or more likely, I feel for more of you, is you're really busy and you're not sure how you're going to make enough time for your partner. And so you have some worries with regards to that. What I want to say about that is I feel like you actually will be able to find more time to be with your partner than you may realize. It won't be as much as it has been, but you will be able to find more time than you think you can. And so I think that that should help put you at ease a little bit. Now, the other worry that I feel that you have is while you're busy, is your partner going to go off and have fun without you and forget about you and want to move on from you? And the thing about that is, yes, they are going to go off and they are going to do something else with their time that they're not able to spend with you because you're busy. They're going to go out, they are going to have fun, they are going to have a good time, they are going to enjoy themselves, they are going to keep themselves busy, and it's going to be really nice for them, but they're not going to want to leave you. They're not going to forget about you. These worries that you have are really your worries, they're not really reality. Yes, your partner is going to go out and have a good time, but you're the one that they want to be able to come home to every night. They can't because you're busy, but that's really what they want to. They're still going to be thinking about you. They're still going to wish that you were there. And if you want to test this theory out, if you were to call them and say, hey, can you come over last minute? Your partner's probably going to show up. If they can't, they're going to try to be like, okay, I can't make it right now, but what about tomorrow? Or what about tomorrow morning? Or what about, they're going to find some way to accommodate your request as soon as possible. So if you are concerned about this and you want to test out, they will show up. They will come running the moment that you call. So you don't have to worry about them leaving you because you got busy and you're out of sight, out of mind all of a sudden. They're thinking about you. Yes, they're having a good time, but you are still on their mind. You are still their special person. So they're not, you don't need to worry about that. And I feel like you have this worry about December as well. It's like if November is really busy, will they still want me when I'm suddenly available in December? And yes, with distance and with, not hanging out as much, like distance in time and distance in space, there is emotional distance that gets created, but not to the extent that you think there is. Like you guys are going to get back together and it's going to be like old times really, really quickly. So these concerns that you have are not as big in reality as they are in your head. Like everything, I think, is going to be fine. And I think that throughout November, you're going to be in this place where you feel like because you can't be physically present with your partner, you feel like you need to be in their face in some other way. So I feel like you're going to be texting them or trying to reach out to them more than usual just because you want to be on their radar constantly because you can't actually spend time with them. So I feel like you're going to be in a bit of this frenzy of like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time for them. Oh my gosh, they're out having fun with me. Oh my gosh, they're going to forget about me. Oh my gosh, I need to continuously text them so that they know that I exist and they don't forget about me and they know that I love them and they want to stay with me. So I feel like that's what this month is going to be about for you. The guidance that I have for you regarding this is number one, I think that a lot of this is in your head. Again, the worries are in your head, but so is how busy you're going to be. Yes, you are going to be busy. Yes, you may not be able to spend as much time with your partner as normal, but I really feel like you think in your head you're a lot busier than you actually are. When you really care about somebody, there's always ways to find some time for them. And so I think that if you kind of calm down about how busy you are, you will see that there is time there for you to spend with this person more than you realize. The other thing that I want to say is you're going to be having so much anxiety trying to be in their face, trying to show up through text messages any way that you can to remind them that you exist. And there's going to be a lot of this anxiousness, a lot of this anxiety is going to be on your mind a lot this month. The amount of time that you spend worrying about how you're not with this person, if you collapse that, if you if you squish that, that would be some serious blocks of time that you could actually spend with this person. So you're actually going to end up wasting a lot of time being without them and being anxious about being without them that you could if you just rearrange things and like you could use all that time that you're being anxious, like the time that's wasted through being anxious, and actually spend time with them in that time frame. So think about your time differently. If you're starting to get anxious, think about like how can I get my work done faster so I can instead of worrying about this for like 3 hours and not getting anything done, I could have spent time with them for those 3 hours and not gotten anything done. So think about your time a little bit differently, and I think that that will really help you find time for this person, be more relaxed, and not feel like you have to continuously text them. Because even though texting only takes a few seconds, if you're continuously doing that, it is taking away time that you are being productive, which takes away time from being able to spend with your partner. So if you just decide, I'm not going to be productive right now, I should spend time with my partner, go do that. And then once you've had your fill and you feel comfortable and you're both doing good, then go and be very focused on what you're trying to do. And you'll be able to get your work done a lot faster in that way. And the final thing that I want to share with you is that your relationship with this person, I cannot talk today. Your relationship with this person is not superficial. It's not hung up on, are you continuously texting them? It's not hung up on, are you continuously letting them know that you love them? Like, your relationship is not based off of how much stress you have about it. Your relationship is built on a solid foundation. This person is not leaving you. That's all in your head. This person is just doing something else with their time because they can't spend it with you. If they had the choice of spending it with you or doing this whatever activities they're going to be doing, they would spend it with you, right? That's what they've been doing all of this time. They haven't, all these friends that they may be hanging out with, all these events that they may be going to, have been around the entire time that you've been together, but they haven't been going to them because they prefer to spend time with you. They're only going to them now because they can't spend time with you now. So those events were always there. The opportunity for them to go off was always there already, but they never took it because you're the one that's important to them. You're where they want to invest their time. It's always been there, and now they're just using it only because they can't invest their time with you right now. Once they can again, they're going to be right back with you. So that's really what I feel like you need to hear is your relationship isn't based off of superficial things. Like, they're not just going to get distracted by something or somebody else all of a sudden. Your relationship means so much more than that. Like, there is a lot more weight to your relationship. So don't get paranoid, don't get worried about all of this. And you will be able to find more times to look for it. And don't waste your time apart from them being anxious. If you're going to be anxious, spend it with them. Spend that time with them. Okay, so I feel like you got the message. So this concludes the YouTube portion of this video. If you're interested in the extended portion, you can access it at the link at the end of this video. It's www.patreon.com/Trishna. In that video, we're going to go into more of the situation. We're going to go into additional blocks, into additional guidance that you need to hear in order to make your relationship more fruitful, more successful, more joyful, a lot easier. We're going to go into more of your future potentials, looking out further into the future. So if you're interested in that, I will see you there. If not, thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my next video on YouTube.